Okay, how are you keeping?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, great. So, we'll start.
Sure.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson 5. Today lesson will go through LO5, Learning Outcome 5, Operation and Information Management for Project Managers, and that's LO5, which we'll go through. So 5.1 is identify the resources, tool, and system that can support a project of quality management. So quality mean what you're saying, same thing you're doing, and you have a documentary evidence, we call it quality. So are likely to have their own, the metrics, which we can look under the level of a 10, can be, we can look around, ascending, and check, the quality objective. Objective mean the end result, what really we want to achieve are communicated throughout the organization and, updated to ensure the relevance of changing business need. So what is a project quality management? So what is a project? Project is a task. Project is a discipline. Project is any activity is a project. Okay. It can be any activity in an organization can be a project. So project quality management consists of the processes and activity that is used to figure out and achieve the quality of deliverable of the project. Like within time, within cost, within quality. Quality is a standard like meeting on times. Yes. Customer objections and things. Quality material. So quality is the simply what the customer or the stakeholders needs from the project deliverable, and by keeping the definition tied to the customer or the stakeholder, quality management can be narrow focus, and which is means, which is more likely to be achieved the goals. Okay, so what is quality? So when we'll say quality management process, PM, plan quality, you do. Quality assurance, make sure, assure it, and quality control. So do we know ISO? We know about ISO.
No, I guess.
Okay, so ISO is stand for International Standardization Organization. So
Mm-hmm.
in Asia, a lot of companies they have a ISO 9000 certificate. So
Mm-hmm.
it's mean what it's called International Standardization Organization, who give the
Mm-hmm.
quality certificate. Yes, to the company.
Correct.
That's what they are saying. Same thing they are doing, and they have a documentary evidence. So that is known as a quality. Yes. Okay. So it's confirmation. So we need to be make sure we do things quality management in our organization. So when we'll say project quality management concept, quality doesn't come free. Is the cost of the quality, the money spent to dealing with the issues, the project, the fix, if we are training people, we expect, the quality service, fix any failure, the cost confirming these, consider the preventive cost. Preventive cost, we need to be make sure prevent, why the customer have the complaining, why this is not happening. Cost of the non-confirming refer to the internally failure cost, that can be huge in term of millions in the. So what we are saying, same thing we are doing, and we have a documentary evidence. Yes. Okay, definition of TQM. TQM is the concept which is given by Japanese, and the is called total quality management. So Six Sigma, and the TQM is a part of which is changed. So we have to change the culture to the quality position, greater customer satisfaction, profitability, and competitiveness. TQM may be defined as the managing entire organization. So the Excel in all the dimension of the project is product and the services that's more important to customer. Okay, then we need to look around. TQM can be defined as managing entire organization, Excel all the dimension and the product and the services. You may be good product but not services. Design the quality features and confirm the quality. So you have to draw the standard. So you have to look around the KPI. What is the KPI? Do we know? KPI, key performance indicators. Yes.
Yeah, right. In
So
which we
then,
have to show different statistics, right?
yes. So we can say, you can set up SOPs. What is SOPs? Standard operating procedures. Yes. Well,
Yes.
let's say, we'll say you deliver the goods in 1 hour. Yes. and we claiming
Right.
it. Our advertising, if you order the food, we'll deliver you in 45 minutes or 1 hour.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if we're
Right.
doing with it, we are doing quality. Yes. If we are up and down, if we are down, especially, yes. So we have a shortfalls. Yes. So we need to identify why this happened. Huh? Yes, because it's not. So if we are saying zero defect in this case, yes, doing the right thing, the right time with the right freedom. So defect can be zero. Huh? Consistently reduction in the variation. Variation mean the variance. Okay. So you have budget, time or budgeted things, and then you have actual what you done. And the difference is called variance. Huh? We want to reduce the variance. It won't be happen in our organizations. Yeah. Because it's a costly process. Okay. Quality in everything.
Okay.
Quality management is a lot of history behind it. Frederick Winslow Taylor and Frederick Walker Taylor, basically. So that give the scientific school of thought. He known as the father of scientific school of. He mentioned more about the peace rate and quality work. So he always saying people just focus on. So he discuss, so people need to be closely monitored for the higher productivity, world class goods. Like sometimes we'll say we want Japanese car. Why we want Japanese car? Why not Asian car? Why not other cars? Yes, depends is because the quality we have it. We have a trust on the brands. Yeah. So out of the crisis, they all use the management model Six Sigma. Everything is due on the quality. Quality circles. Yes. Eliminate the variations, and we need to be focused. Because always you try to do first place things right, not do the rectification work. So our assembly line at the Ford Motor 1923, the most of the workers producing the Model T were the immigrant and could not speak English, and many are also illiterate. So the worker learned their trade by modeling actions of others. Yes. So what they are unable to plan the problem solving and make decisions. So what they then the tailor said we need to be give the training engineers and those work towards and train, educate staff to achieve the quality. Because if otherwise, if you don't have a quality, you don't have a competitive advantage again. Quality management history, which is linked with, and that's is one of the. Okay, then quality management history, knowledge worker, knowledge based worker, knowledge management. F.W. Taylor, Peter Frederick Taylor, and not F.W. Taylor is a Frederick Walker Taylor, and this is a Peter uh, Drucker. He said the success of anything is a success of manager, and the failure of anything is the failure of manager. So first survival requirement is the way to develop the countries hope maintain themselves. So you have to focus on the quality. If you don't have a quality, the country or the people will move around in other part of the world. So quality management history create the constant purpose of the improvement. Yes, adopt new philosophy. Always look around the new inspection. So focus on these key points. Yes, modern method of training, eliminate the waste of work, increase the productivity. Yes, put the customer in the yourself in the customer shoes. Look the customer eyes. That's all the quality. Quality management is the belief, in the employee's ability. Employee has the ability to solve the problem. They believe in the people doing the work is the best and believe that everyone is the quality. Any question? We all okay?
Yes, all okay, fine.
Okay, brilliant. So then the concept of profound knowledge, understand, the appreciation of the system, subsystem, all the system in the organization, knowledge of statistic. So if you have that, like analysis, variance, correlation, relationship, because of course is looking the quality, knowledge of psychological behaviors of the people that will help to improve, knowledge of various new techniques, prediction, exemption, that's also help, to improve the quality. Okay, ISO, as we discussed earlier, what you're saying, same thing you're doing, and you have a documentary. If you're buying a water bottle, it's contain what is it in energy drink. So if says it's 100% is pure juice, it should be 100% pure juice. Then it's what they are saying on the pack. It should be contained in it. It have a documentary evidence. So ISO is work more than 100 countries, and they issue the certificates. The series of certificate 9001 quality assurance and design the production, installation and servicing. They check the model of quality assurance production, installation 9003. So this is different inspection at the different stage of the organization and different organization. They have a 14,000, 15,000. These are the numbers of certifications. So first party audit itself is against the 9,000 standard, second party customer audit, and the third party qualified, national and international standards. So PDC is by given the dominion is called, the plan, do, check, and act accordingly. And we can plan a change, we can execute, and then we can study of the result, and then we can institutionalize change in the organization. Okay. So Six Sigma is sweeping the culture. There, the change effort is the position of the company, which we need to be greater customer satisfaction, profitability, competitiveness, a goal, near perfections, meeting the customer requirement. Yes. Flexibility, maximizing, and then Six Sigma DMAC, which is consist of can define, measures, analyze, improve, and control. So you define who your customer are, what they want, yes, in the project. You measure it, eliminate the guesswork. You have a clear picture about the customer. You have a segment their needs and wants, what they really want, what they purchasing power. And you analyze the grounded, in the context of the customer competitive environment, analyze in the use of organized data and look the process and the problem and opportunity. Yes, step, help the gap between the current. Yes, that's, which will carry on doing. Six Sigma DMC improve, generate both obvious and objective solution to fix and prevent, that's will carry on. Control is known as a corrective action, which will carry on doing what we plan, and we'll carry on checking, and we looking back, to improve. Then we have a Six Sigma DMADV. Yes. So then DV is the design and validate, design, detailed design for the new qualified, yes, deployment. And then you validate it, check it, that is accordingly or not. Yes, you do test like, your implies the whatever your SOPs set it or KPI, key performance indicator. Then we are the guy gave the Kaizen continuous improvement. Improvement never stop. So always, if you want to improve, we'll carry on doing reflection. Okay, this model is more about reflection and continuous improvement. Like, the organization, we never end. We carry on doing research. We finding the gaps where we have, and then we'll carry on improvement. Yes, that's why, because the Nokia not improvement according to the environment, that's why Nokia stay behind and Apple is gone away, because they not continuous improvement. They spend the money. So yeah, carry on money, spending money on research and development. Okay, then we have TQM, which we already have it. Why we need to be TQM? Okay, there is other concept is lean. What is the lean? Have we ever heard about lean? Lean mean reduce waste, reduce the waste. Yes, in the organization we have a lot of waste of resource. So lean is the work. You need to be focused on the reducing the waste, that Japanese concept. And then Kaizen, the guy who gave to improve the quality. So total quality management, if you want to be, you have to make sure your recruitment is right, your material is good quality, your customer service is trained workers, and then you can achieve the total quality. Otherwise, you can't. So it's a buzzword, losing popularity in many companies. The term TQM is associated with the corporate program, which was started in 1980 and 90s in Japan. And the quality cars, yes, dissatisfaction, reduce it, assembly line improve. So they're doing it. Total quality management is the art of managing whole achieve excellence. That's why, the Japanese firm are miles ahead than other companies. So what does the TQM mean? Total quality management organization culture defines sport constant attainment of the customer satisfaction through the techniques and training. So which we do the right thing right first time. So at the first time you do standard operating procedures and just work it, because the rectification work is always expensive. And other ways to put the simplest TQM is all the managers leading and facilitating. All we need to look around. TQM productivities and total quality management, which we carry on looking. Basic trends, which we look, that the customer make. We look at all the stakeholders and their expectation, again, the standard, which we will carry on doing. Counting customer and culture. So we have to count the tools and techniques to inline the quality. We need to look on the customer quality and we have to create the culture. Culture means norms, value. Yes. Total quality management and continuous improvement, which we'll carry on doing regular continuous improvement. So we carry on doing in the HR CPD. So what is the CPD? It's called continuous professional development. Yes. You updating your skills and knowledge because we can become outdated. Okay, so we have a traditional approach, which is market share focus on individual focus, who and why, short-term status quo, and we continuous improvement, customer focus, cross-functional team focus, what and how, and we focus on the long-term incrementally change. So quality throughout the customer impression, the quality began with the initial contact with the company and continues through the product. Yes, customer look the total package, sales, service during sale, after sale, what you're doing after sale service. Value-based approach is manufacturing, performance, feature, reliability, and the service we're looking the responsive empathy with the customer. Because a lot of companies, unfortunately, taking the money they not care about, and we care about whole value-based approach. Value for money, FM. So total quality management, continuous improvement, customer focus, process improvement, customer involvement, and we look all the elements, leadership, planning, controls, and all. Yes, and we'll carry on. Then 5.2 is the evaluate the quality assurance framework. It's all about the framework is mean you look the quality standard, like you have a 9,000, what you're saying, same thing you're doing, and you have a documentary evidence. You draw the bar and you look against it. Yes, SOP, the project quality management framework include the 3 component: project quality planning. So plan what you're supposed to do. Plan is a set nav that provide you quality assurance, do the activity to show what you plan it, and control if you have to take the corrective action. Yes, if wherever we have a waste, if the people and we get carry on getting suggestion and we'll carry on doing training and development that will help to achieve the quality. So control is a deviation and control is a corrective actions. So ISO, we already discussed different version of international organization. We can look around, the medical devices, we can quality improvement management perspective. So these are different ISO numbers of the certification, which is mean the total quality. Organization must demonstrate the company follow the guidance of ISO standards, meet their own requirement, meet the customer requirement, and look the regulatory requirement, because we have a lot of legislation. And if we not follow it, it can be fine to the company. So we need to be focused on the legislation side as well as the customer satisfaction side. So 3 areas we need to look around. So when we'll say performance equal to time, cost, and quality. Yeah? So always you focus the quality in all areas. The time will spend less, the cost will reduce, and the quality will improve. Quality is costest, so we need to be focused on quality. Then we can do quality audit. Yes, we'll carry on. Continuous software updates. New IT system can be installed in our organization to improve. Then we've been given the source, please, for further reading, which we can look around. So today we discuss about, let's say I'll ask you the question, TQM. What does the TQM stand for?
Total quality management.
Excellent, great, rule. What about ISO? What does ISO stand for?
International.
Yes, good. Standardization organization.
Okay. Okay, right. Okay, fine.
Then we discuss SOPs. What is SOPs? Standard.
SOP is basically standard operating procedures. Yes.
Excellent, great. Yes. And the quality is what you're saying, same thing you're doing, and you have a documentary evidence here.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's is all about. Any question?
No, I guess that is fine. Yeah.
Okay,
It
brilliant.
makes
Many
sense.
thanks, enjoy. and we'll go through next lesson, assignment discussion, and where we'll do all recaps, how we can
Okay.
address.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Have a lovely weekend.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.